You know, where is the Commissioner of Public Health? That's what I want to know. Get him out and have him start making announcements to the public. We want to hear from him. I mean, where is he? That, you know, and I know that I'm preaching to the wrong person, and I don't mean to be taking it out on the supervisors, but I mean, that's a message that I want to get out there, because people are asking me for those answers and I can't get them. So have him come out. They did a Facebook Live today. I don't know if anybody watched it, but I did. Holy cow. You know, I mean, I really think that we need to get the commissioner to take a handle on this.
The commissioner is, and I actually have a statement that I was going to read at the end, but I'll just basically, a significant portion of the response to COVID, including vaccination, requires his physical presence based on the requirements of the state as given. What that means, where is he right now? He's on his phone with the state in pushing these tests and making sure that our community has the information they need. I was on the phone with him.
I'm just going to stop you there, because, you know, he can't be on the phone 24 hours a day. I'm not going to, you know, you could say that he's on the phone right now. Is he in the room with you? Do you know that? I mean, come on.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't want to get into this, but, you know, that's a little bit of a ridiculous statement. Let's just say that he should take time for the public. He's a public servant, just like we all are, to come out and tell us what's going on. And that's all I want to say. I don't need to carry this on. That's my message to the county. Where is he?
And so
the county, I'm aware of that. We are working on that. There are some. Is he on the phone right now? Yes. I know this because I was on the phone with him just a short time ago, and he's supposed to be updating me shortly. Was he on the phone all day? No. But I also know that he was personally manning a vaccination distribution for particular workers that are under the 1A eligibility, because he has to be there physically in person, because it is his medical license that they are under and the state requires that. I agree. We are working on providing him additional personnel and supports so that he does not have to be in certain areas at certain times. Yes, I have said many times, the county has not acted as fulsomely as we could. This is a chronically understaffed and under-resourced department. And as a result of that, we do not have the communications that we need, 100%. But I fully support Commissioner Cools and his decision to be in particular spaces in order to provide support so that the vaccination is happening, to be there in certain meetings. I know for at least 3 hours today, he was in meetings with the state, making sure that he had the information necessary so that our local businesses could respond to this variant. I agree. There is another meeting between myself and other emergency response individuals tomorrow morning. We are taking additional steps, including hiring personnel if necessary, to support this and to make sure that we free up some time so that the commissioner himself can speak. Regrettably, at the time that the Facebook Live was scheduled today, we tried to get the commissioner in and scheduled around him, but he was on a call with the state at that time in response to this. I believe Mike did, you know, he's not the commissioner, but he provided information as he could. And we are continuing to work on it. It's a matter of constant improvement. Absolutely. We have not at any point been perfect. And, you know, I'm only one of 23, but I absolutely take responsibility for that because there's a lot that we could do. I am extraordinarily pleased with Commissioner Cools, the response that he has stood up. He has been extraordinarily responsive. I'm sorry that he has not been as responsive as you would like. I am happy, or I'm sure Supervisor Veach, to discuss outside of this meeting any particular concerns and to arrange communications if that would be at all helpful.
Well, communications with the mayor or the council in the largest city in his county, and with the local hospital, the only hospital in the county that he hasn't communicated with. There's an issue. So yeah, communicate to him, because he's not communicating with us. That's all I'm saying. You know, you could say how great he is. He's not great on my list.
Commissioner Cools has been in direct contact with the hospital, particularly in discussion with vaccinations and healthcare workers because that is part of their responsibility in our county.
So listen, I talked to the CEO today. They have not spoken. I talked to a couple of doctors that lead the COVID. They have not spoken. I talk to them almost weekly, and I talked to them today. So I'm just going to say that's where we're at. I don't want to belabor this, Tara. This is not about you. This is about a communication higher than you at the doctor level, you know, and I'm just going to say, if you're going to give kudos to them, I don't give kudos to them. So we have a disagreement, and that's okay. But I think the public's very disappointed. I'm hearing it. So I'm relaying the message from my constituents saying, we have this new doctor. We haven't seen him. We haven't spoken to him. Where is he?